Namaste everyone. How are you all? Hope you are good and doing good. There are various ways we can use them to improve our English language. Like we can talk to somebody else and can improve. We can, if you don't get anybody, you just try to speak yourself. That's it. You can improve. You can listen to news in English. You write some content in English. In this way, you can practice, you can improve your English. Among them, narrating stories also is a technique which improves our English language speaking skills. So in this video, I'm gonna narrate a story here. This is Vinoda Nagoshe from Samrata Spoken English Academy. The story goes like this. The story name is Ashutosh. Ashutosh was a boy, 13 years old. He was so much excited meeting his grandmother who is at Melbourne in Australia. He was so much excited traveling by a plane. He was packing his bag. His mother was guiding him and she saw her son was packing a gun which looks similar as real gun. Then she told him not to pack that gun, but this boy, he did not listen to his mother. He told his mother that he liked that gun so much and he would not scare anybody. He kept that gun inside that bag. Both father and mother dropped at airport and gave him farewell. He sat inside the aeroplane. He was sipping some Coca-Cola. Then he saw two men sitting in front of his seat and they were unusual. Those two persons immediately they got up. And one person he went towards a cockpit and pointed at the pilot, and another person he went towards passengers and pointed at passengers. They opened their guns and pointed at passengers. Then these hijackers they told to the passengers and the pilot that they were going to hijack that aeroplane and taking to Tokyo. Then this boy was not afraid, but this boy was started thinking about his grandmother. He thought he could not meet his grandmother soon because that aeroplane would not reach that Melbourne. Then he thought for an idea. Immediately an idea struck in his mind. He immediately opened his toy gun and he pointed towards one of the hijackers. Then he told this hijacker, asked this hijacker to drop his friend's gun on the floor. They did both so. Then immediately these passengers were very proud seeing that boy, and they immediately stood from their seats and tied those hijackers up. After reaching Melbourne, these hijackers were handed over to police, and these police started asking Ashutosh whether he had license for gun. Then he said, "Sir, this is a toy gun," and everybody bursted into laughter. This lady who was waiting for her grandson, she did not understand what was happening between police, her grandson and passengers. She went forward. Then she heard the story, the tale. Then she really feels so much proud of her grandson. Within the night, he became Melbourne hero. He woke up early in the morning and he saw the newspaper. He saw his picture written in big letters. A boy from India naps hijackers with his toy gun. Really, reading that article, seeing that picture, the boy and his grandmother were so much happy. So this is the story. In this way, you can take stories and every day you just narrate one story. Try to narrate one story. Read stories. In this way, also you can improve your language, and it's a really good practice for mothers who have small children. No, before going to bed, if you narrate, if you take any story every day, narrating one story, it improves your language, nothing, this English language, and it will be benefited to you and your kids even. I hope you understood this story. Thank you so much. Let us meet in another video with some other video. Thank you so much. Take care all of you. Happy learning.